My sophomore year, I gave my life to Christ at college there, and just started, reading the Bible and started doing what the Bible said. I didn't know anything. I didn't know any different. So started going to church because that's what it said to do. Started tithing because that's what it said to do. Started sharing my faith because that's what it said to do. Then I got to a point where it said, go. And so I was like, okay. So I went. We met, my wife and I, we ended up going on a short-term trip together. But very quickly on, we discovered that we shared a passion to take the love of God to the nations. It was August of 2000 when we first moved to Central Asia. We joined the CARES team there. Mick and Melanie Veach at the time were serving, and it was just us. It was a bit overwhelming. It was a bit overwhelming at the time. But at the same time, there was just such a sense of excitement and purpose behind it, that we are doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing. We're stepping out, complete trust, complete total dependence on God, and just saying, hey, here we are, use us. And so for the last 15 years, we've really been serving as World Hope employees, and for the majority of that time, I've served as the director of the organization there, running the projects and seeking as best we can to make a difference in the lives of the people in the country. Well, last summer we were back in Michigan for a couple months and just doing our normal routine, checking in, giving updates, sharing, and we were about a month out from heading back and doing another routine, regular checkup, and results came back and got the news that your numbers are moving drastically toward cancer. You have basically multiple myeloma. We were told that it's a typical lifespan right now is about 10 years. And so that really took us back for a second. Here we are overseas, living, serving, giving our life, doing all that, and now suddenly our entire world was going to be shifting. We're going to be coming back to America, bringing our kids back, and facing a battle with a sickness that, for all intents and purposes, could end your life in 10 years. And when that happens, you really have to sit back and just reflect and think, okay, God, what's going on here? What's happening right now? In the midst of all this, Alicia and I both have just said, God, you're in control. And we really believe that. We really feel that. We sense the peace of God in the midst of everything. It's been truly amazing. We're so thankful for the people who've been praying for us and just been on their knees before God, because we really sense that. And there's never been once where we've sat back and just said, let fear creep in and just been overwhelmed by that. It just hasn't been there. Nothing to do with us. Total glory to God for that, because He's totally been right there with us. And we've experienced that peace in so many ways. And so our heart and passion is still to live out our lives overseas before God and before those who've never had a chance to hear Him. So many unreached people in the world, and that's our passion, to just live lives that allow them to experience God, and most of them for the first time ever. And I believe that's still who I am. I believe that's the purpose that God has me on this world, this journey, is to do that. As much as I long to be overseas, as much as I long to be serving Him and revealing His love to the peoples of the world, specifically the unreached peoples, and doing all that, I long for Him more. And I want Him no matter what. So if this is what it takes to get to know Him more, and this is where I need to be now, then I'm ready for that.